and welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to make something similar to this. I think it's really a nice way to, get two pictures into one. To start off with, get your renders. I'm using this one. But you can choose any you like. To start off with, go to File, New. And I'm going to use a signature canvas of 500 pixels width by 150 pixels height, and I'm going to leave the background transparent like that. Now drag one of your renders in first and drag the green goblin, the new green goblin, and press Ctrl and T to bring up the transform tools, and hold shift while you're transforming it to keep it in proportion. Just going to leave them like that for now. That's fine. Now add in my second render. Like this. Control and T to bring up the transform tools. And hold shift to keep it in proportion while you're transforming it. Something like that, and Control and T. I'm just gonna edit this one, try and get equally proportioned so their heads are roughly the same size, like that. And now we're going to duplicate both the render layers, so right click them and duplicate, and again with the other layer right click them and duplicate. And with the bottom one I'm going to choose this render, Spider-Man one. So the bottom copy of that layer, we are going to use the single column marquee tool, and we're just going to click anywhere. I'm just going to click it so it's just the red and silver, and Control and T, and just drag it one side all the way, and one side just into the middle, like that. And if you've got this gap missing like I have, because I've only done it up to the shoulders, you can stretch it out as well. Get a nice colour in, like that. And the same for the other render. Click the bottom layer of that render and use the singular row marquee tool just to select something good, like that. And drag it. Now you can alter all the. You can go to image, adjustments, and brightness and contrast. I might put my probably just put it up a little bit like that. And now you'll notice that it's got this big straight line here that just looks not very nice at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the Spider-Man second layer and move it just below, so both the renders are at the top and both the background pieces, these two, are at the bottom. And hold shift and select them both, just clicking on them both. And now we're going to go to the rectangular marquee tool and select something just like that, like the middle patch, and Control and C to copy it. Now press Control and V to paste it. Sorry. Make a new layer, and in that new layer, sorry, I just made a mistake there. Make sure you press Control and T and copy merged. Now in your new layer, Control and V, and it'll paste it in. You won't be able to see it, but if you move it around you can see it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Filter, Blur, and a Motion Blur. and you notice straight away it's being like blurred into each other really nice. I found that this is the best blur for this particular render because they're parallel lines already. I mean, you can edit it, but nothing looks as nice as this one, where I've just put an angle at 0 degrees, and you can just basically choose what you like. You can just blur it that much, or you can have it quite high, like that. Probably gonna have mine like that, that's quite nice. And now it's just the case of adding text. So, Spider-Man 3, and the big 3 out, that's all I'm adding, just like that. Now, I'm just going to use my eraser just to touch up the Spider-Man, because it's got like a little border around it that we don't really need, so that's fine. And you can change the opacity and you can blur it a little bit of either one, but I'm just going to leave them 80% each, 75. You don't want 70% each. You don't want them to stand out too much. I think that's quite nice. So thanks very much for watching my video, and it just shows that you can make a quick and easy signature, and it turns out quite effective. If you've got any questions about this, I know that sometimes you can't post comments. I think YouTube may be slightly broke. But if that is the case and you can't post a comment, you can either post a comment in my channel if that works, or you can just drop me a personal message and I'll be happy to help. Alright then, thanks very much for watching my video, and well, see you later.